welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you some items that will be available for March's Hella Handmade Creations shop. So y'all really seemed to enjoy last month's Hella Handmade Creations video, so I decided to do it again this month. Why not? The shop always opens at the same time each month. I love that. This month it'll be open from March 14th through the 21st. Wish listing for the Hella Handmade Creations shop always starts on the first of the month, so it is already up by the time you're seeing this video. I will link it down in the description box as well as Hella Handmade Creations social media. If you haven't shopped Hella Handmade Creations before, it's a monthly collaboration between a lot of different indie makers. They sell primarily nail polish, hand and nail care products, but there are a lot of other items that are available in the HHC shop too. One thing that makes Hella Handmade Creations a little different is each maker gets to choose their own theme. So there's no site-wide theme. Everybody picks their own. I think when makers sign up to participate, they have to participate for at least 6 months. So each month they create a limited edition polish towards the theme of their choice. Sometimes the themes are video games, books, or authors, even plants. So lots and lots of variety and something for everyone. So we'll be taking a look at live application videos for all the items I have to share with you, as well as full hand swatches. And at the end, we'll wrap up with final thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and get into the swatches. All right, so we are going to start off with Cuticula's offering. This is called The Summer Everything Began. This one's going to be $13 and it has no cap. It's described as being a peachy pink base with orange to gold shifting shimmer, green to blue to lime shifting UCC flakes, as well as iridescent flakes. And this is starting a brand new series for Cuticula inspired by books to movies. This one's inspired by The Summer I Turned Pretty. So this polish is so interesting. I'm not a warm pink polish person. I usually go for cooler pinks, but like this polish is captivating. The gold flakes in here and then the UCC flakes, like the green to blue shifting, it's just such an intriguing combination of colors, and it feels juicy, it feels summery, it is fun. So this is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. 3 coats gave me full opacity or really, really close to it, and it smoothed out just fine with a glossy top coat. Yeah, this color, just wow. It looks very peachy, like peachy pink in the bottle, but depending on the lighting, sometimes it leans a little bit more pink. It's so interesting and unique. This is what it looks like in some natural lighting, by the way, near a window, indoors. And then here's what it looks like in 3 coats with a glossy top coat in my studio lighting. Yeah, getting to see those flakes shift from green to blue and the orange to gold shifting shimmer. It's just a lot of shifts, and it's not tonal, so there's just a lot going on. It's really, really neat. This month from Moonshine Manny, we have Friends. This one is going to be $13 and it will be capped at 200 bottles. That means only 200 bottles are available, and once it sells out, it is gone. This is described as being a gentle mauve glowing with peach to pink to gold shifting shimmer and holographic micro flakies. This is continuing the 90s TV series. So this had a gorgeous formula, very lightly pigmented on that first coat. You get just like a whisper of color, but it started to build up surprisingly well on the second coat, and by the third I had full opacity or very close to it. It just has a really beautiful kind of subtle mauvey rosy base, and then the shifting shimmer does all the talking and the hollow flakes. So here's 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Yeah, you can see a little bit of visible nail line showing through, but do you see that shift to gold? Oh, so pretty. If you're someone who has to like keep it professional at work with your nails, you can't wear any bold colors, like this is the perfect polish for you, because in my opinion it's a very classy shade. Here's what it looks like in studio lighting. Very classy shade, but like it's so shifty. It's really fun. I don't have to keep it professional at work. I can wear whatever I want, and I would love to wear this. It's a gorgeous color for anyone. Next up, we have a polish from Sassy Sauce. This one's called Burt, and it's going to be $13, capped at 300 bottles, and it's described as being a cotton candy pink with a copper to golden shimmer and blue to black UCC flakes and ghost flakes. This is continuing a shoes themed series, and this polish specifically is inspired by a photo of an ice cream shoe. Very specific with inspiration. So this one was also pretty quick to build up, quite sheer on that first coat, very even, so it would be great to layer if that's something that you like to do. And I reached almost full opacity or really, really close to it in 3 coats. This polish also has such an intriguing combination of components. The UCC flakes, the ghost flakes, the shifting shimmer. It's just a lot. So here's what 3 coats looks like with a glossy top coat. You can see a little bit of nail line if you're looking for it, but it's not extremely obvious. And yeah, just again, the combination of components, those flakies especially, I just think set this polish apart and make it so unique and interesting. This is what it looks like in indirect lighting and then in natural sunlight. And then in my studio lighting, you can see with more intense lighting, so like when it's actually sunny, you get a gorgeous golden glow that reminds me of like strawberry lemonade. Like that's all I could think about when this was on my nails. It's so fun for warmer weather. And then some makers are also participating in like a special Mother's Day shop and are offering some additional items for that. So Sassy Sauce Polish is offering a Mother's Day duo. This is the first of the duo and it's called Sticky Kisses. The polishes together are going to be $27 and the duo will be capped at 200 duos. So this one's described as being a glowy purple to red shimmer with reflective glitter, UCC, and ghost flakes. This can be used as a topper or built up in 2 to 3 coats. So here's what it looks like built up in 3 coats on its own. It actually built up pretty well. Like I can see visible nail line showing through, but it's not nearly as apparent as I expected, considering this has a colorless base. There's just so much in the polish that it really conceals the nail line pretty well. So here's 3 coats with a glossy top coat. I do think that this one might benefit from a glitter smoother of some kind just because there is a lot packed in here. And then here's what it looks like over a bright pink cream. I just wanted to see what it would look like as a topper, and I think it has a really pretty blue glow to it, and the flakes really popped well against that color. I like this combination. And then here is what it looks like in my studio lighting. Look at the shift on that. When you've got like more direct lighting, you get a gorgeous shift in the brighter lighting. And this one just felt really sparkly and cute. And then the other polish in that Sassy Sauce Mother's Day duo is called Life is Short, Lick the Spoon. This one's a thermal that's like an oceanic shade when it's cold. It's got a strong green shimmer, blue to black UCC flakes, and ghost flakes. And then when it warms up, the color fades and exposes the shimmer and the flakies. So you can see this one has a gorgeous Crelly formula, very even and easy to work with. It would layer really well if that's something you like to do, and the green shimmer is really pretty against that kind of like soft cerulean base. This one built up to opacity for me in 3 coats, and I don't think it would require a glitter smoother. It is pretty flaky packed, but they lay really flat on the nail. So here's what 3 coats looks like in its warm state. You can see like the shimmer kind of takes over, and you just get this gorgeous green to blue shifting glow, and those flakies pop really well. It looks really beautiful here in like the indirect sunlight, just gorgeous. And then here's what it looks like in its cold state in 3 coats, the coldest I could get it. I like stuck my hand in some snow to try to get it cold. I I run pretty warm. So this is in its ocean state. And then here's what it looks like in its warm state again in my studio lighting. So those are all the items I have to share with you that will be available for this month's Hella Handmade Creations shop. Let me know down in the comments what you're loving. What do you have your eye on? As far as my favorites go, there was one really clear standout this month. I just loved Moonshine Manny Friends. Having that sweet, soft, dusty base and then that punch of really intense shimmer, just like, I can't get my mind off this polish. I love the hollow flakes in here. It's just a really gorgeous combination of components. And I feel like personally, I would reach for this kind of shade across so many seasons. I'd wear this in winter, especially like around Valentine's Day, but I could also see myself reaching for it in spring. It kind of, with that shimmer, reminds me of like new growth and new life. And then that dusty base really speaks to me in fall as well. So yeah, I thought this polish was so unique and really, really beautiful. Let me know down in the comments what you're eyeing in this month's shop. If you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful for you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time. Bye!